Hello guys, here today welcome to another tutorial, but I am sure this will not going to be a boring one as this will not going to be a time lapse or no boring talks. We will see how I convert this boring stapler into a beautiful concept building with all the steps. I too don't like the long time lapse video, so I decided to come with something new and try to make it interesting and easily understandable. So if you guys want to learn how I do it, then watch this video till the end, and before we move forward, if you had not subscribed us till now, go and hit the subscribe button. It will motivate me to come with more better content. Okay, so let's start this without wasting the time. Okay, so what's the first step? Shoot your object well. Make sure you don't have mesh background near the object so that we can cut out the object from the image properly. See, for removing the background, I choose the quick selection tool, and in this tool, adding the selection, press the shift, and for deselect, choose the alt button. Select each and every part perfectly, give it a time. The more perfectly you will select, it will give the more better result. Now when the selection is done, then you have to just duplicate that selection. You will get your object in the new layer. For duplicate, use the shortcut Ctrl plus J. Then I use the eraser tool, remove the extra selections and make the perfect edges. That's great, you reach to the next level. Now we will start adding the materials. Import the material, first drag and drop to this file. Here you can see new layer of materials added. Now turn off the layer visibility of material for some time so that we can see the object clearly for easy selection. After the selection, now turn on the visibility and add the layer mask to the material. Very simple to do that. There on the bottom you will find that layer mask option, just press to add it. In simple words, it will hide the rest of the part from the selection. Everything is still there but not visible. Yeah, now one by one we will start adding the materials to all the surfaces we want. Here I am adding the another texture. Make sure you transform it to correct the size of the material. To transform, you can press Ctrl plus T and move from the corner with pressing the shift in the CC 2019. No need to press shift. Again do the same thing. You have to hide the layer visibility and make the perfect selection. This time I use the polygon lasso tool to create the selection. You guys can check out my another tutorial where I shared 6 different tools of selection in Photoshop. You will like that video too. I added the link in the description. Complete this tutorial, then watch that. That's it. After the selection, choose the material layer and add the layer mask. Here the new thing to learn, how you can change the position or transform your texture after adding the layer mask. So to do that, you have to unlink the layer mask from the texture. Now only texture will move or transform. There will be no effect on layer mask. Again, when you see the material is perfectly set, then turn on the link between material image or layer mask. Now I don't want that white color, so I will color overlay. Go to blending options, here choose the color overlay and I want the brown color. Try the different blend modes and change the opacity. I am keeping it to near 74. When you see it's looking good, then hit OK. But here is one problem, that it's not looking real. To make it realistic, we will add the depth to the texture. To do so, create the selection and within the selection with the burn tool, start giving the depth. The burn tool will help you in darken the area wherever you hover over the brush. Finally completed the depth part. As you know the thumb rule that the thing is behind will be darker, so by following that I done this part. Now I want to add the grass texture which will act like terrace garden. Same thing we will repeat again. First drag and drop the texture and hide it, then we will create the selection and then layer mask on the texture. Then arrange the texture properly. How you will do that? Yes, you are thinking right. We will do it by unlinking the layer mask from the material layer and transform it. Also give the shadow effect which will give the depth with the burn tool, or you can add the shadow with the brush tool. You can check out how you can create the soft shadows with the brush. Now we will add some windows which will look like they are visible through this texture and lights are coming from inside. So find image something like that. Now we will create a clipping mask this window image to our texture and change the blend mode, or try to change the opacity of the texture image from the blending options. Here I want that back part too, so I create the selection and click on the layer mask, took the brush and choose the white color. So it's magic, the removed part comes back. Then again we will give it depth or create the shadows on the border. After adding shadow to these windows, I am adding soft shadows to the bottom image also. And if it moves outside, then use the eraser tool to remove that. Guys, now we are on the last part here to complete the building. Keep the patience, as in the last we will add the background and the most important thing to create the perfect image. So here I am adding this building view. I want the light of these and transform it perfectly where I want the light, same way I did it. And now here I added the main texture which I want to use, and the level of this texture is at the last, so this will be dark from all the other materials. Simply to do that, I added the solid color black layer, and from the mask with the help of brush we decrease the blacks from the texture, and with the help of blend mode and the opacity I give it perfect lighting as it required. So here in the last, we give all the shadows or the depth in the building to make it real. Now we will move on the background part, and it is the most important one. You have to choose the background wisely so that the lighting, texture, shadows and the clouds all match together. Here first I added the cloud and blend it perfectly. Soon I will create 2-minute short video on this too, so that you can learn easily. So subscribe me now to get all the videos as soon as I post. After that, need the reflection in the water. So for that I first create the duplicate and transform it. Then change its blend mode from normal to soft light. Then edit the motion blur from the filter blur and choose the motion blur. Also add the Gaussian blur so that reflection looks real. Here now we will create the shadow of the building. To do so, first duplicate the building and transform it with pressing the Alt button, and when you perfectly make the shadow, then color overlay from the blending options and adjust the opacity. Now add the Gaussian blur in the shadow layer also. Now we will create some more detailed soft shadow with the help of brush tool by creating the selection. And now on the edges, to make them soft, just erase with the less flow and soft brush. Yes, when you complete the soft shadow, it's looking so real and give you amazing look. Finally, it's time to just adjust the color level or the hue and saturation. Here, this is the final look, and thanks for watching this video till the last. Hope you guys like this, and let's connect on Instagram. I will surely come with more better tutorials for you guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe us now.